to talk about how to pick the right school for you. Okay? There are several different types of schools that are out there. Vocational, trade schools, four-year colleges, private universities, community colleges, vocational schools, tech schools, fast track. So these are some of the things we're going to talk about. So how do I know which one is for me? Okay? How do I know the right one for me? Traditionally, I would say go to a four-year college. But I don't have time to go to a four-year college because I have to work. So while working, I want to go to school. Why? Because I'm not getting that promotion that I deserve. Okay? So I have to go back to school. Now, what school is right for me? Is the online school right for me? Maybe, maybe not. How are my computer skills for online classes? Are they up to snuff? In other words, are they up to par? Okay? In my case, they're not. So online will not be for me, but I will find a fast track school for me or vocational school. Why? Because I don't want to spend that much time in school because I have to work as well.
You also have to look at how you learn. Are you the type of person that can sit at home in a home environment and stay focused, and not allow other things in the home environment to distract you from the learning process? Is your home environment conducive for learning? Are there periods of time during the course of the day where you have a space to yourself where you can concentrate on the learning process, get those assignments done? Are you self-motivated? Those are things that you need to consider as you choose a school. Will the school that I'm looking at provide me with the support team that I need? The counselors, the instructors, do they set up study groups for me? Do they have tutorials for me? Are those things available? That's all part of the questions that I need to ask when I'm sitting there with my school counselor, with the enrollment person that's looking to enroll me into the school. Again, you mentioned how much time do we have on our hands. You need to look at what you're trying to do. What are you trying to accomplish? And what period of time do you have to do it in? If you have a family, you don't have a lot of time to go to school and hang out with the crew or what have you. You need to get in and get out. You need to look at those 12-month, 18-month programs that will get you in and get you out. Does the school that I'm looking at offer me associate's degree or bachelor's degree? Is that school accredited in such a way that that degree is accepted at other universities and colleges? Let's say right now I don't have the time, but 3-4 years from now, guess what? I want to go back to school. I want to get my master's degree. I might even want to go for a PhD. I might want to go for an MD or a Juris Doctorate, something like that. Are the credits and units that I get from this school transferable?
And also, when you're looking at going back to school, you want to know if your field is still in demand. That is very important.
Good question. Good
that
question.
is very important. Why? Because you want to be wanted in the job market. Right now, the medical field is saturated. Okay? It's just like education. Everybody wanted to be a teacher. Why? For a long time, teachers were in demand. Now
there's low demand.
Low demand for teachers. Teachers are getting cut. So what field out there is for me?
And now, that's not to run you away from the medical or teaching profession. Understand this. Teachers, there's always going to be a need for teachers. There's always going to be a need for doctors, nurses, and medical assistants, and information specialists. Keep in mind, there are other areas in those given fields that you can train for. This is where you do the research. This is where you define specifically what you want to do and what that area is that you can work in that profession.
And also, do your research. Find out what fields out there that are readily available to you and what schools, and find out what programs they offer.
So what if I'm an engineer and I'm out of work now? There's a lot of engineers who are losing their jobs or what have you. So how do I make a determination that where I can transfer my skills? How do I find out what transferable skills I have?
Well, by being an engineer, you know that you have math skills, for one, so you can accelerate as an instructor at a local university. Okay?
So you're talking about, sorry to interrupt you, but you're talking about looking at the skill set that's provided by the profession that I already have.
Yeah.
And then as I look at that skill set, I match or pair it up with other professions and their skill sets and see what's transferable.
Right.
process.
Exactly. And what happens is this, if I know that I'm an engineer and I have more math skills, I can provide those math skills to what some school that I can preferably teach at will offer me. Okay, an individual. I know I have to go back to school for certification in order to become a teacher. How long length of time will that take?
That's a good question, because you know, if you're a professional already and you already have college credits and units, one of the questions you want to find out is how many of my college units are transferable to this profession. In other words, if I'm going for a profession where all my math skills are transferable, all my science skills are transferable, guess what? Those units might be transferable as well. So that means there may be a number of courses that I don't have to take. So I've just cut down an 18-month or 12-month course
To 6 months.
to 6 to 7 months toward graduation. So now I'm gaining, because I found a way of benefiting from what I've done, from the past work that I've done.
That's it.
Thank you.